Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Business Upturn and we are at Icons of Asia Awards 2023 and we have Dr. Neeraj A. Sharma ji, the Honorary Consul General of the Republic of Palau to India, who is the guest of honor in today's event. So thank you so much for speaking to us. So my first question to you is how you see the women entrepreneurs are getting position, getting platforms and getting encouragement from events like Icons of Asia 2023.
Thank you so much for having me. In fact, I've been coming to Icons of Asia, Global Empire events, Leaders of Bharat, Women Leader Forum events now since the last 1.5, 2 years. And I have been seeing it that it's only been growing. Normally there are a lot of events that keep happening on women empowerment and women leadership. But when you look at this event, you look at it with a very different perspective. Because every time I come, the audience is different. Every time I come, the speakers are different. The subjects, the topics are different. So when this happens, it shows that there is an element of dynamism in what is happening inside this room. And with these 200, 300 people who are here, they listen to us and then they go out and propagate. It not only helps the cause, it also helps women empowerment, women entrepreneurship and women leadership.
You're a kind of ambassador to a nation and I would like to ask you how much important it is from perspective of a society for overall development of a society to boost and empower women, because we consider India as a patriarchal society where women are suppressed. So how you think events like this will help them coming out of their houses and start their own initiatives and become an entrepreneur?
Very interesting question. I represent a country where there is matriarchal system, where the women take the leadership, the women take the decision making in the family. And that is like one of the very few countries in the world who have done it. So Palau is one of them. And I feel that when you have a society which accepts women as leaders, the way they start accepting women as leaders, trust me, that's when the country starts evolving. That's when the country starts growing. Because if you see, it is the men workforce which is helping the GDP. But now you have the women as well who are not only working but who are also taking part in decision making. So the growth of GDP becomes double. So that becomes like a double engine country. The pace of growth is much, much faster.
You talked about GDP, so I would like to ask you that when it comes to entrepreneurship, startups, so youth are majorly going in that field. They want to start their own initiative, own company, building their own brands. So do you think it will impact economy in a good way?
Well, I am for startups, but then who is going to run these startups? Is not just the entrepreneurs who will run it, not the promoters. You need a team. So how are you going to build a team? How are you going to do the capacity building? How are you going to empower the team? So that is very important now. Okay, we have reached a stage where we have built startups. We need to now start reaching a stage where we start creating resources who will run these startups. Because if you see most countries, establishing a startup is easy. But then when you are in the process of taking it to the next level, that's when the attrition start going on. That is when you see the startups collapsing. So I feel more than emphasizing on startups, it's very important to emphasize on skill building to maneuver these startups.
Exactly, sir. My last question to you is, this year India is doing the G20 presidency and we are on our way to become a global superpower. How you think, what sort of role women are going to play in this journey?
Well, you have spoken about G20 and India has the presidency. So India is leading the way. The president of India is a woman. The finance minister of India is a woman. Many chief justices of the Honorable Supreme Court are women. Many corporate head honchos are women. The women cricket team of India is excelling. So you can see that India is not only talking but also walking the talk. So we are taking it forward. We are showing the world that we are not only leaders in the most populated country of the world, but we are also leaders, or we are also way ahead in creating women as leaders. So that is what this platform is also all about.
Definitely. Very rightly said, sir. Thank you so much for speaking to Business.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to our channel